I'm going to have you do an activity where you look at a couple of people's case histories and determine whether they have enough money put aside so that they can comfortably retire. Now, traditionally, there are three sources of retirement. One of them is much less popular than the other two. One of them is your retirement savings, which typically happens in a 401k plan or an IRA. We'll talk about more of those in more detail in a couple weeks. The second plan is having Social Security. Social Security is a government program where they take money out of the paychecks of everybody who's working, and then they use that money to give a guaranteed monthly benefit to retired people, people of retirement age, for their entire lives. So you might have some retirement savings. It might run out before you die, but you've still got at least that Social Security giving you some sort of platform to live on for the rest of your life. The third thing is a pension, which is like Social Security, except that it's run by the company you worked for instead of by the federal government. Most companies don't have pensions anymore. There are a few occupations that do. As a school teacher, I am part of a pension program. Let's see, if people who work in local and state and federal government have pensions. Some people who work in the military, if you've been in the military for long enough, you get a pension, I believe. It seems to me, I did a Google search, some nurses get pensions, others don't. So think about it. It's something to consider when you're looking at jobs, is whether or not it has a pension plan, but most jobs don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how to calculate your Social Security benefit in this video. So here is the retirement calculator activity page that I'm going to set you up with. And so to see your Social Security, we're going to jump over to that link. Okay, and so there's a little bit of information you're going to need to put in here. So I've given you everybody's birth date. For the sample I'm going to do, let's say somebody was born January 1st in 1967. And I want them to retire when they're 67 years old. And I did the math for you on the spreadsheet. You're going to see their retirement date there. And for somebody born in 1967, that'll be 2034. And then you also need to know what their earnings are, because your earnings are part of what determines how much you get from Social Security. So let's say that this person earned $45,000. So you fill in this information. Down here, you want to see the benefit in today's dollars. So we're going to submit a request. Whoops, my age needs to be between 91. I said 1697. I meant 1967. This is not a pilgrim. This is a hippie. And so this page here, there's a lot of information, but it's just this first sentence that you're looking for. So your estimated monthly benefit is $1,632. So for each one of these three cases, you want to just mark that number down on a piece of paper, and we'll use it in the other part of the simulation, which I'll describe in the next video.